If you have a little one running around the house, you might not be thinking about saving for college just yet, but it's never too early to start. If you live in Missouri, you can open up a college savings plan, and you only need $25. Missouri State Treasurer Clint Zweifel is here to tell us more. Now, what is MOST 529 plan?
Well, Michelle, MOST is a great way to save for college for Missourians. It sort of works like a 401k. You can set aside small amounts over a long period of time, and those small investments, as we know, really pay off in the end.
Now, you have two daughters.
I do.
Are you using the MOST plan?
We use the MOST plan, and you know, our girls are almost 15 and almost 13, so we're getting close to that point where we begin making withdrawals.
Yes, you're very close.
Yes.
Now, how do you start an account?
The best way to start an account is to visit MissouriMost.com. And Missourians, by the way, Michelle, should be proud. We have the #1 rated college savings plan anywhere in the nation. So out of all the state's plans, Missouri has been rated #1 now for the last year. So
what does that mean? You know how to invest well?
That means we're investing well. That means Missourians are getting bang for their buck, which is really what Missouri is about. We're ensuring that we, have fiscal strength, that we're strong, and that we protect our taxpayer dollars.
Now, do you have to use the savings account at schools in Missouri, or can you go anywhere?
That's one of the great things about the program, Michelle, is that there's really flexibility built in. I mean, 4- and 6-year-olds, we don't know what they're going to do with their lives as they get older, but what we know is that higher education is going to be an important part of that. So that might be a college, university, trade or technical school, inside Missouri or outside Missouri, public or private. Missouri Most will work for them.
Now, what if my child does not go to school or go to college? What then with that account?
So a couple things. I mean, first, you can also transfer that to another beneficiary. You can transfer that back to yourself for your own higher education expenses.
Oh, that's great.
So those are good options to know that there's really flexibility built in. And it's important to remember that while we may not know exactly what our young one is going to do as they become an adult, higher education is probably going to be part of that puzzle.
It's so important, almost necessary these days. Now, are there any benefits for me as a parent?
There is. There's some great benefits. You get a tax deduction when you contribute here in Missouri. Plus, more importantly, that money grows tax-free over a long period of time, and you can withdraw that tax-free for higher education expenses. And Michelle, this is a tool in the toolbox for parents, right? I was the first person in my family to walk onto a college campus and attend college and graduate. You pay for it many different ways. This is an important tool in the toolbox for parents and for those students.
So you're the first person in your family to go to college. I
was.
Did it mean so much to your parents?
Oh, it's a change for both your parents and for you, and it's really an opportunity that makes the world a lot bigger suddenly for young people. So having that access to college education or higher education, job training in some way is really, really important, and we're doing our part here with MOST, and it's another important tool in the toolbox for Missouri's families.
And we want the most for our kids. We don't want them to graduate from college $100,000 in debt or more these days. So now you have a special event coming up in September, a special offer. Tell us about that.
We do. One special event we have coming up. September is College Savings Month. So it's a way for us to remind people $25 opens up an account. And by the way, $50 from the time your child is born every year till they're 18 is about $18,000 for college.
Which can go a long way.
That goes a long way. So again,
classes, books.
Yes, classes, books, maybe a couple semesters even. So we're going to give away Kindle in the month of September, so you can register after September 1st at MissouriMost.com.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Treasurer. We appreciate
Michelle.
it, and great advice.
Thank you.